So Monday morning start bright and early as we headed to Brentwood to the Matchroom gym for some sparring with Maisie as she prepares for her upcoming fight on the 12th of August. The journey takes about 3 hours, and after a quick coffee we were back on the road and arriving at Matchroom just before lunchtime. It's a great gym to be in and around, as some of the top boxers in the sport also train there. Obviously we can't show anything with the sparring, but there were some fantastic rounds, finished with some bag rounds. After this, we then grabbed Kev Mitchell, who is Sophie's manager, and we caught up for a quick chat in a cafe in Brentwood before getting back in the car and heading back down to Wimborne. The day then finished with a little bit of tech pad work back at the club.
We've done a lot of work on like the pads and like body bag and stuff, which has been really helpful.
800 hours on Tuesday, Soph met up with some of the other female amateurs. We also had Layla down from up north. She joined us first of all for some skills in a skill session. We then moved on to some condition sparring and some open sparring. Having a variety of opponents asked a lot of questions to Soph. And this is what we like. We like to put her in positions where she's got to be quick thinking, adapt slightly, and to answer the questions that she's posed. Soph then comes back later on in the afternoon. This is when she coaches one-to-one with some of the younger boxers.
Just a little step.
As well as running our younger junior boxing classes. After this, she then starts her second session of the day. The first part of the second session is 4 fast-paced laps around the outside of the gym, trying to beat your previous time. After the run, Soph went back into the club to work through a lower body, low volume strength and conditioning session. Once she'd finished this, it was time for a quick stretch and then home for food and sleep.
Hey team, Dave Rimmer here, Sophie's coach, and as you can see already, she is putting in a tremendous amount of work to realising her dreams of becoming a pro boxer. We are now looking for sponsors to help support Sophie's journey by helping with covering travel costs and covering equipment costs as well. In return, your brand will be featured across all of our social medias, including this YouTube documentary, Raising Fists. If you or anyone you know may be interested in joining us on this incredible journey, then please contact us using the details in the description box or via any of our social medias. Right, let's jump back into Wednesday's training.
Wednesday morning started with a steady state run, and as you can see, we live in a fantastic area which has loads of beautiful country runs. So if you're ever thinking about doing a camp, then give us a shout and maybe spend some time in Wimborne. So after the run, we then headed back inside the gym for a tech session. This week has been great because Sophie's had the week off work. In 3 weeks' time, she goes full time. So this week is what we're going to be doing every single week. So yeah, we did the tech session, concentrating on a few little things that Sophie and I want to work on. It's given us the time to really nail down on the details. So we started from shadow boxing, we then moved on and put it onto the pads. And from there, we went on to the bags and did 4-5-2s on the bags. We also concentrated on some of the things that we had spoken about and some of the things that she wants to work on as well. And as always, I have my trusty sidekick Tyson giving me a second opinion on everything. Soph was then back later on in the evening for some sparring. So during this session, it was a conditioned spar. So we set problems again and we got Sophie to try and figure them out in the moment. So these weren't open spars, these were just spars to get Sophie to think on her feet. Once those spars had finished, she then moved down onto the bag, took her work-ons with her and put those onto the bag before finishing with a little bit of abs. Thursday started at 0900 hours for Soph, and this morning was all about her conditioning. So after a quick warm up on the rope, she then moved into the conditioning part of the session. She was concentrating on 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest over a 2-minute period across 4 rounds, with a 30-second rest between each round. The exercises that we chose for her were the slam ball, were the assault bike, the battle rope and the curve. As we've seen before, Soph does one-to-ones with some of our junior boxers, so she came back in Thursday afternoon, firstly to do a one-to-one, and then she jumped on to her second session. This session was a punching session, so again a quick warm-up on the rope and a shadow box, and then we got into some tech work. We were looking at how Soph could stay on the inside, how to become a harder target to hit, and then what shots she could get away to cause the most amount of damage while she is working on that inside. After this, we finished with an open round on the pads where we kind of put everything that we've done in the week into a pad session. Friday saw another early start for Soph as she headed back to Brentwood up to the Matchroom Gym, where Maisie had got her an interview with International Boxing News, which was a great opportunity. I will put the link in the description of the full interview and I'd recommend you check it out. It's a really good interview. After this then, you can't go up to that gym without sparring, so she did a few rounds with Maisie before heading back and catching up after a long week with her family.
So that's it, team. That is 5 days in Sophie's training camp. Look, if you got something from this video or you enjoyed watching it, please subscribe to our channel and smash the thumbs up button. It really does help our channel to grow. Please comment as well, let us know how you found the video, ask us any questions. That's it, team, that's all I've got for you. I look forward to bringing you the next one next